with another one.
All right, guys, this is a BMW X5 E70. This is a 2010 3.0i. All right, this vehicle right here is having a problem where the car is going into limp mode. Limp mode is where it reduces the power to the motor so that you don't damage the motor. But what we're going to do is we're going to hook up the scan tool and we're going to see what's actually going on. All right, guys, so I'm in the car and what we're going to do is start it. I know you're not able to hear how rough it's running, but the car is actually shaking. So, and you can see that the engine light is on. So let's go ahead to the scan tool and see what's going on. So we got the scan tool here, and what we're going to do is go to BMW. Let's see, for BMW series. This is an X5. It's an E70. Let's see, basic functions, system scan. All right, now what this is going to do is it's going to scan to see all the fault codes that's in the vehicle. So it'll take a little minute to do this. Like right now, this car is like really shaking. So I know that it's probably an ignition coil or a spark plug. All right, so we're gonna go to number 2, ECM engine control module. Let's see, we're gonna go to read data stream. Right here, smooth running values. And let's see, view. All right, so you can see right here, all of them are running close to each other except for cylinder 1. It's in the high 2s. And let's see, cylinder 6. See, and cylinder 6 is 3. See that? So this right here is telling me that cylinder 6 and cylinder 1, let's see, maybe even 4 are not running good. So 1, 4, and definitely 6. Okay. All right, so we're going to go to the motor and we're going to figure out if it's the spark plug or the ignition coil that's bad. All right, guys, so we're going to go under the hood. All right, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to take all of this off, okay? So we're going to take off the ram air, the intake box, and then once we get all of that off, we're going to take off this cover here, okay? I'm not going to show you how to do all of that. I'm pretty sure it's a couple videos on YouTube to show you that. We're just going to get down to the part of trying to find out if it's the ignition coil or the spark plug. All right, so let's take all of this off first. All right, guys, so we got that top part of the motor off. Now the cylinders go from front to the back, okay? So it's cylinder 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is all the way at the back, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, we know that 6 is not running smooth, so we're gonna take the ignition coil off of 6 and we're gonna put it at 2 right here to see if the value changes. All right, so let's do that first. All right, so I remove cylinder 6 ignition coil and cylinder 2 ignition coil. And as you can see, this one is 6 and this one is 2. This looks like it's brand new. I'm guessing it's been changed once before, but this is 6 and this right here is 2. we're gonna change them anyway, just to see, but to me that lets me know that it's the spark plug. Now before you crank the car back up, please make sure to put the intake and ram air and everything back together. All right, do that before you turn the car on. All right guys, so I never turned off the actual scan tool, so all I'm gonna do is start the car. All right, so now we can see that cylinder 6 is firing better, right? So we're gonna go up. Now we see the cylinder 2, so it is the coil pack. So the coil pack is bad. See that? You can see we switched it to 2, and 2 is now, you know, 4 point something, you know. 1 is still running pretty high. But now 6 is almost below, you know, 1 point something. See that? So it is the coil pack. But if I was you, I would just change all 6 ignition coils and all 6 of the spark plugs. I'll change everything. That's what I would do. All right, so this video was to show you how to find out if it was the spark plug or the ignition coil, and right now it's showing us that it's the ignition coil. So what we're going to do is we're going to change everything, and I'm going to show you how it runs after we change everything. All right guys, so we have all the ignition coils out. These are the actual spark plugs. You can see that some of the spark plugs are like different. You can see that this one right here is totally different from the others, and you can see the age wear on the spark plugs themselves. So it was a good thing to change out the spark plugs and the ignition coils. Here are the new ignition coils and the new spark plugs. What we're going to do is we're going to start from the first one and just work our way all the way to the back, and then we'll check to see how the car's running after. All right guys, so we have all 6 ignition coils in, brand new, and we put the new spark plugs in, and the next thing we got to do is just go on the inside and crank it up and see how it runs. All right, so this puppy's still been on, and I'm not going to reset it. I'm just going to crank the car up. Let's see how it's running. So let's put the key in. Oh God, it's running so much better. Now let's check it out. Let's go in here. Let's go to run values. Look at that, all zeros. You see it, 0 0 0 0 0. Let's go to 6 0. You see that? So it's 0 point, you know, 0.9 and back. See that? 0.9 and back. So that lets you know that changing the ignition coils and the spark plugs fixed everything. And just to let you guys see, I did turn the engine light off. So I'm in that stage now. What it wants me to do is wait 10 seconds, turn the car off, and then switch the car back on again. It's been 10 seconds. We're going to turn the car off. I'm going to wait an additional 10 seconds. And then we're going to start it back up. And it did not turn back on. And that's it, guys. This is J.O.A.T.D, and I'm out.